Hello everyone, it is Timberwolf back at it again. It's been a while. Today we're going to go through the Realism project, I would say 3, the experimental version of 3. So I'm going to call it the 3EX. The reason why I call it experimental is because, well, it's a buggy version, and I can't fix the bugs inside the coding of the game. Some sounds, I would say roughly 10 different sounds, do not work in the game currently for modders due to some weird bug going on within the game. I was able to find some loopholes here and there, getting some sounds to work. But yeah, just some sounds like heavy impact sounds just do not want to work. Most weapon impact sounds, while they do work, they are incredibly muted for some reason. They are actually very loud in the editor, but for some reason there is some kind of bug going on with weapon impact sounds in the game. I'm not too sure what it is. I've done all I can. So until that issue gets fixed, it's going to be in this experimental beta version. Now, what's new in 3.0? Well, I did say in 3.0 there would be a cockpit and outside of cockpit sound variation. So it's supposed to combine the cockpit version of the Realism mod and the normal version, which is kind of just like the outside sounds and the inside sounds are kind of the same. Now, I didn't exactly code this in or program it. I didn't have time really to mess around and all that kind of stuff. And some things, especially the camera, seems to be hard-coded in the game. I do know that there was someone that actually managed to do it, but for some reason, the most obvious way of programming this in, it just isn't doable. So I have a fix for that. It's not perfect, but it works. So certain sounds while you're in the cockpit will sound a little bit more distorted, more louder. It actually sounds like you're in the cockpit now. Now it will not sound probably anything near like the cockpit version, which was an over exaggerated of what a cockpit would sound like in a mech. Although it was just everything was a bit overly muted and stuff like that. So it is a bit of a mix in both, but basically this sound mod, it's going to be 3 times the size of the previous regular version. Why is that? Because the way I managed to get a more distinct sound inside the cockpit versus outside the cockpit was I used blend containers. So let's say you fire an AC-10 right inside the cockpit. It's going to sound loud, distorted, really rough on the ears. You fire an AC-10 about 50 meters away. No distortion, but it's a distinct sound, a loud noise. You fire the AC-10 500 meters away. You can hear the initial fire sound, and it cuts off into an echo. A lot of these, pretty much most of the weapon sounds except for lasers, because lasers have been mixed in this way, and a lot of the explosions and impact sounds, but I mean, like, I kind of waste my time on that because the impact sounds don't even work properly. Mech destruction, so mech explosions have been turned up. They're a lot more distorted as well, so more aggressive and all that, and they seem to be working just fine. In this sound mod, like I said, since some sounds aren't working properly, the sound levels are a bit all over the place in terms of explosions. Now everything is set up perfectly on my end. It's just due to the bugs, it's just gonna how it sound for now, guys. So yeah, this has been a work in progress for a couple of months now. I'm finally happy with the PPC sound. And I'm sure you guys will be too. But yeah, otherwise, this is pretty much the best that we can get at the moment. I redid the the footstep sounds. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Anyway, yes, the footstep sounds. So each weight chassis has its own distinct footstep sound. So when you hear it in, let's say, there's a mech coming around a rock or something like that, you can tell if it's a light mech. If it doesn't get picked up on the radar or something like that, you can hear it by the metal clunky sound. So mediums kind of sound like a more clunkier, tinnier version of the heavy mechs. Light mechs kind of sound like tinnier version of the medium mechs. Heavy mechs are kind of rather bassy and all that kind of stuff. Not too loud, but you can definitely hear the thump and it has more impact. So we're going to go on the Grasshopper today. Assault mechs are very distinct in their footstep sounds of being very loud, abrasive, metallic, but very boomy at the same time. But yeah, I can't show you guys everything today. This is really just a showcase of how everything kind of sounds all together. There was a lot of changes I just can't get through in a video today. But yeah, so there's a few more changes I need to make after this video, because some sounds aren't working which were previously working in my previous test version. But I turned them down just because they were annoying me. So another thing is brand new cockpit sounds. So all the beeps and bops and all that kind of stuff. There's also going to be some cockpit Foley noise as well, which may or may not work. It's pretty buggy at the moment, so it is what it is. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'm going to do my best before I send this up to Nexus Mods, and yeah. Second thing, I've started a new Discord server, so modding updates and all that. I'm not going to go on Nexus Mods and do all the updates on there from now on. It's the main pages are more so just going to be an overview. Any updates and all that are going to be on the Discord. If you want to talk to me, join the Discord. I'll put the Discord link in the comments, and I'll also put it on the Nexus Mods page. That will be the main source of communication. So you guys, if you have any ideas, if you have any bugs or anything like that, we can discuss them in real time and it will be much more efficient. After this mod is released, I'll be giving an update on the enhanced sliding mod. I've pretty much fixed all the issues that everyone has been complaining about. And I also managed to play around with a reflection sphere. So the reflections inside the game are much better. AAA quality. So whenever you see a puddle and all that kind of stuff, it just looks far better. I don't know why PGI did not put that in the weather or anything like that. You just chuck in an object inside the game and it's just better. But yeah, there still needs to be a lot of tuning done, but I'm still probably going to upload it tonight just because I might lose the progress with redoing that mod just by the nature of the mod. I'm not going to go into details why, but yeah, I'm going to upload the unfinished version of that after this. And then after I finish all that kind of stuff, then I need to go into all the biomes and all that and tinker around with that. One thing I've noticed is Von biomes and my mod do not play well. They don't seem to conflict, but the effects seem to double on each other, and then that just kind of makes the lighting a bit weird. I'm going to show you that issue through this one now. But some maps, it's not so bad. Other kind of biomes, it's really bad and obnoxious. On stock PGI maps, it's gorgeous. But I mean, you really can't just change things and expect everything to work with every single mod. It's just how it is, guys. Anyway, that's enough talking from me. I'm gonna just switch off my mic during the gameplay and you guys can enjoy the sound. But yeah, I've pretty much said everything I need to say. You should expect an update on Nexus Mods within 24 hours after I upload this video, as well as my global lighting mod, if my global lighting mod update goes as planned. If not, you'll still be getting this. Oh yeah, and I've also removed the music and all that since everyone just wants the sounds in this. And then, oh, my music mod. Yes, that's getting a huge update. It's not just going to be Timothy Seal's music. I'm going to say just that much. But a lot of work needs to be done with that. It is a pain to mod music in this game because you really need to listen to all the tracks inside the game to find all the bugs. You need to do that again. It means you need to play the game a lot. I don't have the time for that, unfortunately, so but I'm gonna do all the bug fixes that I know that I can do for the music mod, and I'll let you guys update me on what music is not working properly on what level and such and such. Anyway, hope I didn't go over 10 minutes, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay, and I'll switch my mic off, and then when the mission's over, then the video is over. So yeah, as I said, check out the Discord, and let's make Makura 5 a better game than it came from the box, because they are selling physical copies now.
Jet fuel empty.
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
We've been cleared for airstrike support on this mission, Commander. I'll give you the okay once you're in target range.
Target acquired.
Got another one.
Jet fuel low.
Asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Jump jet fuel low.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Acknowledging strike pattern. Coming in for the kill. Sierra 2-1, out.
Jump jet fuel empty.
We're ripped apart over here!
Threat eliminated.
Jump jet fuel empty. Jump jet fuel.
Relocating to nav point.
Target acquired.
I've arrived at the requested location, Commander.
At the waypoint?
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target acquired.
Left arm lost!
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target acquired. Target acquired. Incoming missile. Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Override enabled. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target champion. Critical.
Roger, moving in fire.
Heat critical. Acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target acquired.
Destroyed.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Jump jet fuel low. Target acquired. Jump jet fuel empty.
Hostile spotted. Engaging.
Jump jet fuel low. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Jump jet fuel empty.
Focus target has been updated.
New target.
Targets neutralized.
Target acquired. acquired.
Component lost. Shielding maneuvers.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Boom. Target mech destroyed.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Roger that. Commencing bomb run now. Sierra 2-1 out.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target.
Focusing on issue target.
Jump jet fuel empty.
Threat removed.
Target acquired.
Here's a hand over here. Component lost.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Shared target engaged.
Right torso destroyed.
Tango down.
New target Jaegerman. Jump jet fuel low.
Yeah!
Target destroyed. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
You won't regret this, Commander. I'm a pro's pro. Pro. I like that. Like I said, you won't regret it.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Jump jet fuel low.
Enemy destroyed. deployed.
Incoming missile.
Damn it! Left leg lost.
Jump jet fuel empty. Target acquired.
Good. I've lost the component.
Commander, no! I've lost comms with the commander. Does anyone have eyes on him?